Most of us have a version of ourselves who we're working towards. A man that's more disciplined, more attractive, more respected, and overall just more successful. And if you think about what's actually standing between you and that guy, in my experience, it almost always starts in the same place: the body. Not just because of how sick an aesthetic body looks, but because of what building it actually does to you. Look, this isn't a video about aesthetics or the 5 tips to get lean. I've done enough of those already. I'm not here to talk about fitness as a vanity today. I'm talking about fitness as a system, one that rewires how you see yourself and how you attack literally everything else in your life. And to start, let me just tell you a story. When I was 10 years old, I did track and field and I enjoyed sprinting specifically, and I was a huge Usain Bolt fan. And I was so inspired, so motivated by him that I'd show up to school 45 minutes early, 7:45 a.m., before the doors even opened. Mind you, this is me at 10 years old. And I would sprint the 100 meters over and over again across the school grounds. Nobody told me to do that, and my parents also just didn't really understand it, but I did it regularly. And this was the first time I actually felt a burning desire to be better at something, to be the best at something. And I used motivation and that inspiration that I got to take action and start building myself in a way through fitness even back then. Now, you might not have done this at 10 years old, I get it, but undoubtedly you felt that same motivation before. It could be while scrolling Reels or YouTube, seeing other jacked influencers living their best lives, waking up early, training hard, just being around people that are just like them. And you have felt how bad you want that as well. How much better life would be, how good you would feel. And you've probably heard me and even them tell you that we're just like you and that you can do everything that we're doing. And I know that probably flies over your head right now because you feel so overlooked and even maybe disgusted by your body and your lifestyle right now that you just feel no confidence to take action. You feel so separated between you right now and the result that you're looking for. The thing is that confidence isn't a feeling you find, it's a balance you build up. Just like making money with your job, every day that you show up to work, you're just building up the payout, right? And if you don't work, then there's no money at the end of the month. Same way, if you don't work out, there are no abs at the end of the year. Now, this year and last year, every hour I've had has gone into building my business completely from scratch. And last year, I was still in school the entire time. But underneath every single one of those hours was the same foundation. The gym, my physique, it was always first. I was able to wake up at 4:30 a.m. and work 10-hour days alongside class because I had built my discipline and confidence and an identity that makes me a fucking workhorse through training, through building my physique. That's what started it all. It was because of the training and my diet that I built the identity that made 4:30 a.m. non-negotiable in the first place. Just like the way that training made me ambitious and respectful of myself, that I started my business. And we can talk about an aesthetic body and abs, this and that, but brother, that is the real price of being jacked. That way that you view yourself and the change that makes in your life. And that's the same reason I can walk into a room full of guys older than me, way further along in life than me, and still feel like the man because I can look into the mirror and genuinely feel filled with pride and energy. And I've gone through the mental drudge of getting myself in cold water, into the gym, through the early mornings, and I've built the physique that proves it all. Now imagine yourself like that, right? Wouldn't you like to feel like a fucking superhero? And look, this is not just my story, right? I'm not just ranting about something that applies only to me. I've watched the exact same pattern happen from the outside too. Because what are you supposed to do when you've known exactly what to do for a long time and you go to the gym and eat relatively clean for a week or two just to fall off and reset back at ground zero, feeling like you're almost drowning in different information from all different corners of the internet without a clear daily structure, and you look in the mirror with genuine disappointment? What are you supposed to do at that point? So we got to work, and we didn't start with his mindset, we didn't start with his career or his big 5-year goals, none of that. We just started with his physique. The blood flowing workouts focus on intensity and frequency. For his diet, ingredients over numbers without tracking calories, and just basic supporting habits. Just showing up, just getting the reps in, building belief and confidence while physical results, start flowing. And once that started clicking into place, man, does it feel good. The rest of it doesn't need to be forced too much, right? They built up the 4:30 a.m. mornings, months of ongoing consistency, more outgoing and respected around friends, feel more attractive, you are more attractive, and you're just loving the discipline and the body that you built. You don't get discipline and confidence and then start training. You start training and only then will you feel on top of the world confidence and energy. And I think somewhere you already know that. Or if you're waiting to get in shape once life calms down, bro, come on. Things don't settle down. That's not how life works. So what does this actually look like for you day to day? Because hype without action is just entertainment, right? And I'm not just trying to hype you up for 5 minutes and send you on your way. There are 3 things. And number 1 is just get to the fucking gym. Ideally, before your day even gets the chance to get in the way. Because if training happens first thing, then nothing else gets the chance to talk you out of it, right? If you give yourself that win before 8 a.m., you walk into everything after knowing that you are good. Number 2 is make sure you get your food sorted in advance. It doesn't have to be perfect. Genuinely, most of it doesn't. But every time you open your fridge, the options need to be right. And every day you leave for work or uni or whatever, you should have a meal ready to take with. You don't want to be your average Joe just eating sludge on your break. Just doing that is already small proof that you're a guy who takes himself seriously. And every time you don't, you're proving the opposite. Compounds in both directions. So pick the direction on purpose and take every Sunday to do clean groceries and meal prep for the week. If you do that, bro, trust me, it's going to do huge for you. And number 3, and this is the one that actually matters, hold the standard when it's hardest. I know that's easier said than done, but not when it's convenient, not when you've magically got the time, when you're busy, when you're tired, when you've got every real reason not to. That's not when life is in the way. No, life is giving you the opportunity to prove your own commitment. Because if you can show up when you don't feel good, think about how consistent you're going to be when you do feel good. And look, for this video, I've kept these 3 things very, very simple. I'm not going to pretend they're some big secret, but simple and easy are not the same thing. And that's exactly why most of you know all this and still don't fucking do it. But if you do, then years from now, when this is actually compounded for you and you're able to stay consistent month after month after month, people are going to look at where you ended up and call it luck. They'll say it's the right friends, the right time, good genetics, or you just were born with more drive, whatever story makes them feel better, right? But you'll know it's not luck. You'll know it's your own work ethic and your own decision one day to actually commit to this. If you want to have the daily structure that will get you a physique that is an asset to your life with mass and ab vein level leanness, I can help you get there step by step. So if you want to work with me to 10x your body in under 90 days, get jacked and lean, links below to know more. This is not for guys looking for a bit of motivation to feel better for the afternoon. This is for guys who are actually ready to build a base of a life of confidence and start thriving. Let everything else follow behind it. That's the way it's supposed to work. So check out the link down below and let's get you jacked and lean. Dreams don't work unless you do, so fucking work for it. Let's get it, boys.